Everybody, look what I got! Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thomas Love here from beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia, and today I'm excited because we are unpacking together the PIXII camera that I just received from France. So if you remember a few weeks ago, I made an episode about this brand new camera that was just announced. It was end of 2022, and I was very curious and thrilled by the idea of having a camera that was able to shoot with the Bayer filter both raw files in color and monochrome without loss of data. So I reached out of curiosity to the company, and they have been so very kind to send over one for me to test and review. So the journey is starting together with this PIXII camera, and I'm so thrilled because I spent the last few years of my life with one lens only. That was my Leica Q2. There you go, beautiful. It's still with me and it will always be. But then as of today, I get to experience this beautiful PIXII Rangefinder camera. And so if you missed the episode, I talked about it already with the full specs here and here. So if you missed those two episodes, please just go back and you can have a full review of the specs as they were announced, while as of today, we will start a real-life review. So I will be going out there for the next few weeks, shooting with this camera and enjoying the rangefinder and the Voigtlander lens that they gave me together with the camera. So let's see what we got. Alright, so here we have the box, just delivered by UPS. Thank you for the fast shipment. I was not expecting it today. Alright, let me be very cautious because I don't want to hurt the camera nor the box. I'm trying to preserve all the boxes that they sent over. And eventually we are finally accessing and getting the camera out of the box. So yeah, I see other boxes. Let's see together what is that. Oh, this is an adapter. I think it's a USB-C to USB regular adapter, a second spare battery. They told me to always keep it with me because the camera is thirsty with power. And then we have, of course, the camera. This one, I guess it's the lens they sent over. This is the latest release. The model is A2564. And then what other things do we have? The charger, this is the lens. Let's see what lens they surprised me with, because I was not expecting a lens with it. I was getting in contact with 7 artisans to get a lens. This uses the Leica M-mount lens. So, oh, that's beautiful. This is a Voigtlander 35mm f1.4. I'll be thrilled to use that. Right, let's put it on right away. So yes, now I just needed some time in order to mount the strap, because I know myself and I don't want to risk damaging this beautiful camera. And as you can see, it is very pocketable. It feels solid. So very first impressions after we got it out of the box. I love the rangefinder. The Voigtlander lens, I only heard great things about it and good reviews coming out of this beautiful lens. So we have to take into consideration that it is an APS-C sensor. So the 35mm would be equivalent of 52mm more or less. So I take that into consideration. But then you have the framing lines inside the viewfinder. Let's see if I'm able to show you. Yes, it works. See, framing lines, which I set to 35mm. It's an LED framing lens, and so you can easily adapt the settings. The camera, as I told you, has a very good construction. It feels solid, it feels like a brick, and it is very comparable in terms of size and weight to my Leica Q2. Now, it doesn't make sense to compare the two because one is a rangefinder while the other one is a mirrorless, but I will make a comparison and a dedicated review while using the two of them, because despite these are two different cameras, the use you make out of them is the same. It's an everyday carry, so you just wear the camera everywhere you go. It is lightweight, it is compact enough to always have it with you, and when you're ready, you just switch it on and move the settings, and then you're ready to take pictures. Now, rangefinder is a different experience compared to mirrorless, compared to DSLRs, compared to shooting with your phone, of course, because it takes a bit more of time if you want to focus properly, unless you switch to zoom focusing, and then you will be able to set the distance, focusing distance. Here we have from 0.7 meter to 1.5235 and eventually to infinity. And so you will have the main settings displayed in the top display here. As you can see, we have a little bit of an aid for the exposure. It will tell you if you're good or if you're under or overexposed, and then you can manually adjust the shutter speed and also the ISO via the menu. So very first impressions. I'm excited, I'm thrilled about using this camera. As you can see, the rangefinder is here, while this is the viewfinder where you have the framing lines, and via this button you can enter the menu and then change with the wheel. It's pretty straightforward, guys. I can't wait to go out and hit the street with this camera. The assembly is very high quality. I like a few details such as the USB connectors that are able to eventually charge the camera if you are on the go, or to transfer files directly into a USB. And then it has an internal memory. This model in particular has 64 gigs of memory. So we'll put together for you a complete review once I'm done using it, and then every now and then I will share with you a few POV videos. We will experience together monochrome shooting, we will experience together rangefinder shooting, color, we will experience together this very camera, which is a beauty. So with that, I hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, please remember to like it, share it on your social media, subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the new videos to come, and I guess I will see you later. Thank you. Bye bye.